Okay, Saturday morning. I'm in the process of removing this fuel tank. I've already drained the fuel out. You see there's a lot of hose splices, and it comes up over here. And that's just an accident waiting to happen, I think. So we're going to hopefully replace all this line with metal and put the electric fuel pump up there. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. I have the tank dropped, and it looks like it's got a brand new sending unit in it, but I'm going to pull it out and take a look at it and make sure it's correct. We'll get that thing slid out of here. Here are the two tanks. This is the one I just took out, and this is an aftermarket replacement tank. You can see that it doesn't have a neck on it like the original tank does. That the original fuel sender has a threaded end on there. And this aftermarket one just is for some rubber hose on there, which I'm not real keen about, but you got to deal with what you got. I'm going to pull both sending units out. Actually, that sending unit is a good one, and I may use that one, and we'll see. But you can see the tank is slightly different, but it's pretty close fit, and if you have a rotted tank, these aftermarket tanks will work for you. I have the two sending units out, and this is the aftermarket one here, and it had a screen on it, but it was laying in the bottom of the tank, so it fell off. So I don't know what's supposed to hold that on there. Not really sure if it's needed or not. The factory never had one on there. And this is the original one. So I'm not really sure which one I'm going to use yet. But I'll probably use this new one because I'm going to check the, hook it up and make sure that it is going full stroke with the fuel gauge follows it correctly. So when it's empty, it's empty. When it's full, it's full. I could also check it with an ohm meter. I may do that too and check it with the other one. See if they're in the same range. Got the fuel tank out, and now I'm going to remove this electric fuel pump. This thing is a massive electric fuel pump, my word. Anyway, my goal is to replace the old rusted metal line with new, and hopefully I can run metal line all the way to the front metal line. They just use a small piece of rubber at the back where the fuel pump's going to be. So that is the plan. So we'll get after this thing now and see if we can get it out of there. I don't know if you can see that where it connects there. It looks pretty crusty. So we'll see if I can get that out of there. This is the fuel system I just took out. And I know this is just a driver, but this is kind of ridiculous. That one end right there went into the sending unit in a tank, and it wrapped around the frame and went to there. And then there was another rubber piece, and then it was connected to this long line here, which is connected to that. And I don't have the other short piece, but there's a short piece that connected to the original front metal line that goes to the fuel pump, and that is in good condition. They didn't destroy that. So my goal is to run metal all the way to the back to the pump itself, and then I can run two short rubber hoses if I have to, but this is kind of a mess here. So I'm going to check my fitting sizes and head uptown and get some parts. I'm getting ready to put the original style tank in, and actually that tank originally came out of this car, and it's not as good as the one I got right there. That one's going to go in this car, but I am going to use the aftermarket sender, and I did have to calibrate it. It's not shaped the same, it's not, and actually it was showing almost a quarter tank when it was all the way at the bottom. So I did bend the float a little bit, the arm, and I tested it in the tank by turning the tank upside down and back over again, so I know that it was getting me the same ohm reading as the original one. So, and I added a ground wire just to make sure that the thing is getting grounded, and I'm going to ground it to the same spot I have the pulse fuel pump, so that'll help out. I won't have to worry about the ground. So, okay, I have the fuel line all secured with a little piece of rubber there and a plastic zip tie, so there's no metal touching anywhere all the way to the front here. So unfortunately this will be the last video I'm going to do on this car, because it's going into storage probably about 2 days from now when it quits raining. So that's what I got here. Over in the tank there. Okay. I want to do a little bit more work, but they're calling for snow on Saturday. And I believe Thursday they say it's not going to be raining. So I got to get this thing in storage before they dump the salt on, because they dump a lot of salt on around here. So that's what's going on.